Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Okay. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alvala Pantera. Yes, all that cosmic energy, galactic frequency, ancients of times, ethereal vibes, non-physical vibes. Message for the higher initiate, non-ethereal, non-physical, ethereal beings. Tap in, because after this, there ain't no more tap out. Or you may have realized that tapping out once you tap in is not even a thing. Once you tapped in, you tapped in. Let's get into it. All right. Where is... I had it on here somewhere. Yep, right here. The hyena. Wow. The hyena's energy with the cosmic egg and the phoenix coming through here, the dragonfly. Okay, I see where this is going. And there goes the panther. Annihilation, purging energies of the hyena. Where when it comes to the essence of the universe doesn't have a sense of humor. You as a human being carry that sense, that extra sense of humor to laugh. But to the universe, energy is just what it is. It is what it is when it comes to the universe, that whatever you're putting out there the most is what you're going to receive back. Now, don't mistake that for when there are certain energies that pop up on this channel and I have to handle that as. It's a different story. Okay? You know. But just here to share my wisdom and just be. And that's what we're going to do. All praises due to the Most High, Mama Universe, Papa Universe. Let's get into it. The swan. I love that. It's speaking of unconditional love, a partnership that really exudes unconditional love. There's nothing in the material that allows this bond to thrive. It's what's going on in the non-physical that does. The scorpion. I love to see that. Yes. So beginning stages of transformation. Second stage, you got the serpent, you have the scorpion, then you have the eagle, you have the dove, you have the phoenix. Okay. Isolation with this scorpion energy is coming through here. Random acts of isolation. There could be an energy of jealousy that is around someone. We have the snake here, the serpent, rather, the cosmic egg. There's something that is completing, because the word completion is coming through twice with both of these cards, of the scorpion and the cosmic egg. Speaking of Scorpio energy, but with this cosmic egg, this is you breaking out of that ethereal state in this physical realm, infinite within the finite. So you have this energy available to you to walk through time, removing, when the clock is telling you what time is what time, but also utilizing that to show you which portals are what. There's a stinger here too. Something that you do is going to sting. The hawk, literally saw one not too long ago. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Perspective shift. From self-sabotaging thoughts, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is also speaking of Jupiter in Gemini, which is what we're approaching very shortly here. Jupiter will be going into the sign of Gemini. So this is an expansion of communication. There's a clearing. There's a massive clearing. Yes, there's a massive clearing of the throat chakra, High Priestess, and the Empress. Yo. Mind you, as I look at the Empress card, I see the wheel and it shows, and I look directly here at the Gemini symbol and the Taurus symbol. Jupiter is definitely, what's where we at? What's this planetary hour right now? The sun. Okay. Immortal spirit. Speaking of immortal spirit, and then with the dragonfly showing up, because the dragonfly has a sense of vision that can see things that are moving very quickly, but it can slow time down. It can slow that energy down. Well, it can slow time and space down to be able to see what it is that they're looking at. So with the immortal spirit, there are things that are running from you. Anything that is running from you is coming into your point of clarity. Anything that because when you run from an immortal spirit, you attract their attention. So if you're stepping into your immortality, things that are running from you is coming to your visualization, or to your vision, or to your reality, because it's something that it's a light that goes off. The Scorpion, something, this is an energy of being in the subconscious mind, or going through the darkness, and whatever this is that is running from the immortal version of yourself, the immortal spirit that is with you. Whatever this is given the energy of a firefly. That is the one that they run from you, the more you're able to see it. 7-Eleven. I don't know what this. Oh shit. The moon. Speaking of the subconscious, I just heard concoction. Wow. Just heard concoction. At the bottom of the deck was the Emperor, but the Ace of Pentacles came out of here twice with the Four of Cups. Oh, I love when shit like this happens. Not like this. Shit as this happens. 10 of Wands. Going where you were told you could never go. But if you go there, this and that happens. Or if you go there, you won't be able to make it out. But that's your path. That's part of your path. This is, again, higher initiate. They go to Empress coming out. You got a moon in Taurus, moon in Libra, moon in Taurus. That's Six of Pentacles vibes. Moon in Libra, Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords. There's a standstill when it comes to some form of communication. And this is what stings. 183. Hey. The heights. Presidential heights. I'm also getting recently someone was in a presidential suite. I'm hearing don't let it mess with your head. Zebra, don't let it mess with your head. Look at the triangle right in the forehead of the zebra. The zebra is a representation of the manifester. eccentric, creative, visionary. Don't let it mess with your head. Life path 11, the 11th, could also be of importance here. The thing about the zebras are very fast. They have to, they're the ones that mainly run from their predator, felines. Felines got speed, which shows you that they got speed too, but Godspeed. They also have a connection to horses or unicorns. Animals are a representation of nature when it comes to a physical element that has to do with a body that we can, connect with in terms of receiving an expression back much faster than nature would, depending on where you are at in your journey. So you see how you can call on a dog or your pet's name and they respond to you. When it comes to nature, let's say the water, the trees, or fire, it will have to take a certain level within your own spiritual practice to be able to see when it's responding back to you. Very similar to the ability to see a unicorn. It's not in this realm. You would have to have the mind's eye open in order to see the eccentricity of that type of vision, to see it in the physical. And then the bear. Waking up out of a slumber, I heard. Ten of Swords. Waking up out of a slumber. You see that body there just laying there. Hold up, this playlist is on point though. There's joy coming when it comes to people recognizing who and all that you are. Because of these 10 swords here, you have been able to transform from it. So much so it made you step into this Empress energy, which is the embodiment of earth, water, air, fire, all four queens. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Let me move the zebra over this way because that's a different message than what's going on here with this Scorpion, the Moon, the Empress, and the Ten of Swords. Let's go this way. Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Moon in Libra, we spoke about that earlier. Now in this Two of Swords, the swords are down. Normally in a Two of Swords card, these swords are up or being held by someone. But in this energy, you can see the moon here. So when it comes to the subconscious mind, there's a deep conversation that's happening. 10 of Swords, Two of Swords, 12th house energy is an accumulation of energy here though. It's at the bottom. The Queen of Swords. Accumulation of energy, growth through confrontation, 7th house, eye balance. You see this Empress with her hands on this Venus symbol, but I'm seeing this more as a ship the wheel in a ship, the captain of one ship. Nine of Cups came out in a sideways position, coming through as a challenge, Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter expands. Jupiter speaks of wisdom. We just had a Jupiter Cazimi in the sign of Taurus, while the sun is in Taurus, where Jupiter is within the sun. So it expands that energy even more. So when it comes to a magical moment or an auspicious moment, this Nine of Cups is a challenge. So what I'm seeing from this is with the Scorpion coming through here and then the Ten of Swords and then the Two of Swords as well. Some of you are in this portal to ask for whatever it is that you want, but what you're asking for, you're not going to receive because it's too small. Hierophant speaks of an institution of higher knowledge. Presidential. Sweet. Within oneself. Page of Cups. This may even have to do with a commitment in love. Yep. Thank you. It reminded me. Another banga. Surrender your fear of change. Surrender the drama. Surrender to inner peace. Inner peace, meaning a piece of something within you. Surrender to that. It's not outside of you, it's within you. What's this? Surrender to setting limits. You're not setting the boundaries you're supposed to be setting. That's why there's Nine of Cups. When it comes to you asking for something that you truly desires in connection to your heart chakra, you asking for something less than is because there's a blockage or disconnect from one's heart chakra. This came out in reverse here. What's at the bottom of surrender your day? You can fix someone. So some of you, this is prime example of asking for someone to change when you're using your wish or wishing star on someone outside of you rather than using it for yourself. If this has to do with you wanting to see someone shift, ask for what it is that is connecting to this person that has not yet shifted outside of you, because it's obviously something within you that has yet to shift. 3:26 on the time. Surrender frustration. Let me see to make sure here. You could be a generator when it comes to human design. Surrender frustration. When you're not, the not self theme for the generator is frustration. So with that being said, this is you forcing something to happen. What I'm saying right now could be triggering to you as well. That you may feel as though you're not forcing a situation, you're not asking anybody to change. But if there's something in your life that you're supposed to have been stepped away from and you haven't, that's you forcing the situation. It's that simple. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Oh, so it plays differently. No. Surrender to joy. Don't go where you're not invited. Don't go where you're not invited. There's something here about you going to places that you weren't invited to, or when you go to places you're invited to, there's a disregard of your intuition saying that you're only going because you want to be around people. You feel as though that you're lonely, but this is a time for you to really isolate yourself, because these energies that you're going towards because you want to be around people, and this is it. This is a moment where they're asking you to really be mindful of yourself as you're shedding the skin. And as you're shedding this skin, you're much more vulnerable to energies around you. So you got to be careful with that. Surrender to passion, surrender frustration, surrender to joy, surrender to passion. Can I get a message for that? For the collective here? Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. This is listening to your intuition before it makes sense. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. If wherever you're being invited to doesn't ignite your passion and it's a smooth flow, you shouldn't be going 2121 on the timeline. Decisions. Ooh, Gemini, lovers with the sun card. Okay. You do have a 10 of swords here, which is a Gemini card, which has the 2 of swords clarifying it. Polar opposite energy of the sun being the moon, with this 2 of swords. So again, confirming that if this is not a situation that ignites your soul and it's a smooth flow that you even so much feel as though you're being lifted up, because the sun is also there too. Okay, the sun is also there too with the Empress energy. If this is not a situation that you're going into that allows you to feel that you're giving birth to situations that bring more abundance into your life, your ass should not even be there. That's on that. 10 of Wands just popping out here. Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn applying restrictions to what you can see only to strengthen your ability to see. Pluto taking your power only for you to reattain your power from it so you can see your power. The Scorpion. Surrender frustration. Ten of Wands comes out. Saturn and Sag. What is this? It's not safe for you. All of these came out in reverse. Whatever the situation is, it's not safe for your love. It makes you become impulsive, stuck, unsuccessful, but it improves your health. You're going to have to be very well skilled in whatever this situation is to see through it. 10 of Wands, Saturn and Sag. So this is the perfect example of going where people say you can't go. So don't go where you're not invited. You're the plug. Don't go where you're not invited. You're getting invitations, but don't go where you're not invited, where your subconscious mind is telling you you're not really invited here, but you're invited because you're the plug. You're the creative one with the eccentric vision. No one can see things the way you do, but they just intrigued by the way you see things. Ten of Pentacles, they're intrigued by the way you see things. And with the Five of Swords, jealousy. That's a weakness of the spirit. Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. You got to be mindful of the energies you surround yourself with. Your core values and what you see as value has to do with the people around you, the collective social groups that you're in. Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius. But you better analyze that up, through, and out. Ten of Pentacles, Sun, Mercury, Virgo. You got the vision for it. You can easily be in a lion's den, but you also have the opportunity to get away too. They can easily devour you as well. Page of Cups. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is destined and fated. It's a catalyst event. It's not a comfortable one, though, at all. Because this Page of Cups is coming up under the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. This invitation, this message, see this one here? You can sense this before this is coming. You may even have Pluto on the 12th. You can sense this before it's coming. You have to know your power, Pluto on the 12th. You can't be sitting and walk around here because you're easily susceptible to people attacking you spiritually. That's given. If you don't know your power, again, Pluto takes your power so you can take it back. But it's helping you. It's the ruthless one. And in the 12th house, it'll send whatever it has to take your spirit away, damn near your soul too. Temperance. You better pay attention to what I'm telling you, Sagittarius. You may even be a Sag too. Or you may even, Pluto's coming through here strongly. You may even have Pluto in the 9th. That you may be around a lot of people who are racist as fuck. Because Sagittarius 9th house energy is about you choosing to educate yourself, get into a space of higher education through travel, through meeting other people, other cultures. Some of you may come from cultures, or you may come from a background with Pluto in the 9th where you may be so stuck into what you came from. Pluto gonna tear that ass up, tell you now. It's gonna pop up some way, somehow. There you go. Death card, Pluto, right there. All right. Pluto on his way. Listen. You know what? Let me switch gears. Let's switch gears. You don't have to work as hard as you feel as you do. Mercury, 5th house. Do what you enjoy. That was cute. 9th house. Oh boy. I guess we're not moving from this energy, huh? Guess we must speak on it. Pisces. Both of these energies, Pisces, 9th house, Sagittarius, are both ruled by Jupiter. What's this? Virgo. Polar opposite energies coming through here. You may have North Node and South Node, 3rd, 9th, 3rd. Cancer energy. The energy right now is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family, a mother, or a child. Why did some pause? What? That was so random. Broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. Ninth house. Let me see what's going on. Ace of Wands, root chakra. Tantra. The Empress. Stuck on the table. Okay. Greetings, love. The Emperor. Okay. 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 This message has to do with the 9th house, Sagittarius, wherever you have ninth house placements. Broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. What's the current situation? We went from the Empress to Emperor. to the World card. Completion of a cycle. But this is also something where you're going to be known for this broadening of your horizon spiritually, academically, on a long journey by the masses, by the world. Something goes global here. Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. This is why you've been going through those lessons of being mindful of who it is that you have around you. It's a lot of cards. You saw the Fool card, though. The Empress. She came out reversed. Seven of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Something that was definitely on hold when it comes to you stepping into this energy. The Empress has shown up here 3 times already. You're abundant. But have you finally learned, especially with Saturn and Sag coming out with that 10 of Wands twice as well, broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, on a long journey? Have you learned your lessons fully? There's something about you being poised here. Centered. What's the basis of this? Something about you being poised, centered. What's the basis? Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing clear as day, not everything that glitters is gold. Because this Page of Pentacles, which is a message that you could receive either through text message, email, however you allow yourself to receive messages, okay? That could be a challenge. Saying no when you should say yes, saying yes when you should say no. Clarify. What's this at the bottom? 3 of Cups, reconciliation, celebrations, 7 of Cups. You have to trust yourself in this situation. There's only so much I can tell you right now. Okay, this just got real deep because this is the energy of someone looking for a message in a reading. And you're only going to be able to be given as much as you are prepared for. Meaning, have you taken the steps that your intuition has guided you to take before you even receive this message? Because this message that's coming in can only come in once this particular step, as it is going to be different for each and every one of you, is taken. With the 7 of Cups. This is a message of all paths lead home, but not every path is something that you would say, I will take every path because it still leads home. Certain paths lead home, but certain paths lead home to a point which you haven't even recognized that you are home. Clarify this. I have to get the start there for this one. Put this up. I don't have too much. Clear your energy. Yeah, surrender to trust. Clear your energy. Show me. Show me the basis of this. Why would this Empress be a challenge? Some of you, this could even be a mother or home energy. The way it's something is There's some type of wound you got because the way my thumb just did that, ugh, that's Mars and Venus mound. Your life is a canvas, baby steps, the 7 star sisters. The sun is also in a conjunction to the Pleiades right now. And then you got baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Said that just not too long ago. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And the Empress does speak of creativity. The question is, what are you afraid of? Birthing creations, creative accountability. And then the Empress popped through here 3 times already, which speaks of creation, creativity. But also one who steps up to the plate and knows what their purpose is. Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. That's what the message of the surrender card before putting it up said, surrender to trust. Yeah. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. You have to express yourself. If you don't express yourself, you're going to die with your words. Well, things around you will. That's how serious this is. Previous situation or immediate past, previous situation, that never comes out. 4 of Swords. I'm telling you, this is why I titled this message the way I titled it. Because I already knew where this was going. Right before doing y'all reading, I went on a walk, saw the biggest hawk in the sky. I'm walking in one direction, is there. As I'm walking back, it shows up again in this, and it's a pretty far out walk to be able to see this bird show up twice. So the hawk showed up in the animal card deck. This is all about the all-seeing messenger. You're receiving a lot of messages. Some of you are ignoring. Look at this. You got the horse here. Some of you really have too much energy in you that you're sitting still for too long. That's also affecting you. You have to move your body, walk around, jog in place, do something, dance. Because these downloads that are coming through is going to require you to move your body. You can't be sitting here and just be sitting still. Look at this. The horse and a zebra. The horse energy is something serious right now, which is Sagittarius energy or the centaur. But this is about you using situations to strengthen you, Saturn and Sag. Use what you've been seeing. There's something that you've been seeing for some of you here that got you in this state where you've been down and out for way too long. That's a complainer. You're complaining too much. You're complaining way too much. Instead of using that energy that's coming through to you that you would complain about, use that shit as a resistance band. Let it strengthen you. What is it that you're complaining about that is actually within you? Because the moment you get to a point in your life where you're complaining about something, this is something that is within you that you're still pointing the finger at other people about. Again, as I said in the beginning of this message, don't mistake moments when I be coming for people's throats here on this channel, because 4411, because people will try it. But for me, trying is an insult to doing. It's either you gonna do what the fuck you gonna do or you not. Sit the fuck down. You understand? It's time for the collective to rise. If you a true God or goddess, higher initiate, it's time for you to rise up. It's time for you to disconnect from whatever you got to disconnect from that no longer serves you. Utilize the fuck out that block button. Say what you have to say. 44, 44. And only say from this point on, say it just once. If you find yourself saying the same shit that you just said once, and you said it in with intentions of this is something I'm telling you right now because you need to get the fuck away from me. If they come back to you with the same bullshit, you need to figure out why they still in your energy. Figure out in terms of block them. Why do they still have access to you? Period. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Janelle Monáe. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not the same. No, I'm not the same. Ace of Pentacles. Ecstasy, compassion. The universe saying, here, this is your new beginning. Here, you're going to receive everything that you felt as though that you lost from letting these situations go. Or I'm a triple 10 times that. But you have to trust you. Trust the God within you to change this situation. You some of y'all got too much trust in other people outside, and you keep being disappointed, as you should be. Trust yourself. I don't walk, I don't dance, I just float, float, float. Three of Wands, Sun and Aries energy. Something is on its way. I mean, this something is on its way. Ace of Pentacles. And then let me clarify this thing here some more. What's this Four of Swords? Don't be your own enemy. What's this Four of Swords? This came out reverse. Chiron. Whew. Child. That would do it. That will do it. Your healing power, empathy, ability to teach or learn remedies. You've been shutting this out. You've been shutting this out. And the more you shut it out, the more you realize the energies that come with you shutting out your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies from fucked up situations keep coming back much stronger. Vesta, wow. This ain't even talking about zodiac signs of planets. These are asteroids and mini planets or objects. The goddess within, your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Vesta right now, is it in Cancer? Chiron right now in Aries. Give me 1 second. Vesta right now is in Cancer. Yeah. So when it comes to the goddess within, okay, Cancer also is the feminine energy of the fourth house, the home, the womb, your sacred spiritual center for Vesta and quiet dignity. Some of you are talking too much in your physical realm that you need to be doing more so in meditation. That's what this is. You need to recognize your healing power through inner reflection, that inner peace. That missing piece is inside of you. Scorpio. We started with the Scorpion first. And then Gemini. Communication. Yeah, that's what that is. And first house. What people see and the impression you give. Let me see what's under that. Aquarius. What people see and the impression you give is an energy that is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So, Libra, air energy, a lot of communication element here of air. It is diplomatic grade. This is an energy, somebody taking advantage of people, or someone being taken advantage of. But that's your lesson, though. Stop letting people take advantage of you. '11th house, group of people. I'm telling you because I had to wake up to that too. Because people do it in the most subtle ways until you say, fuck that. See what happens. Look at that. Vesta and Cancer. I'm here. Tell me more about this Four of Swords in the immediate past. 9 of Wands, doing something over and over and over and over and over and over again. The Wounded Warrior. Moon and Sag. Moon. Subconscious energy. Four of Swords is Jupiter. So we got the Moon, Jupiter here twice in different ways. Libra, Sagittarius. Those are both signs that have to do with two sides. Or balance, rather. Tempering a situation. One has to do with one's fire, and the other one has to do with one's air. Communication coming before this passion. So when it said to surrender to passion, to things that ignite your soul, and it is an easy flow, this is where this is coming in. You're going through these lessons so that you can go through a transformation. 9 and 4 is a 13. But the main message here is that this is coming to an end, what we're discussing at this time. 2 of Cups is what's coming in here for your immediate future, what's coming up next. Venus and Cancer energy. 2 of Cups. I love that. This is why you had all of these situations as the basis of your message here. This 7 of Cups and this 2 of Cups will bring it to the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. But in order for you to receive this wish fulfillment, what we're discussing right now with this World card has to do with situations that you had to overcome or put to rest to, that you were constantly going through in your immediate past over and over and over again. At the top of this message here, what's crowning your mind right now is wanting this new beginning, the physical. But your lesson here, your challenge here is recognizing that you're the one to give birth to this creation of a new cycle in your physical reality. 2 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups peeping through here. What's that? High Priestess. She in there. Yeah, she in there. High Priestess indicating all signs, but also speaking of coming full circle with the situation intuitively. 2 of Cups, North Node. Some of you may have a North Node in Cancer, or this could have something to do with 2018 to 2020. Around here. What's the advice here? Ooh, do what ignites your soul. You got the message earlier. The Sun card comes out, which came out with the Lovers card in terms of surrender to passion. Wow. Okay. Strength, double Leo energy. They saying put yourself out there. They go to Empress energy. Some of you are holding back because of you dimming your light. Simple as that. You're dimming your light. Clarify this. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Your ancestors got you. Loosen your grip. Look at that. Beautiful. Surrender, fall into my arms, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God and let that God frequency within you in, and then you won't have this challenge of this Empress being a challenge, of you being a creator, the ultimate creator, because you bring life into this world. The That 1 and that 9 to complete itself into a 10 to become one. It's that Empress energy. Yes. Clarifying some kind for the advice. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, 2 of Cups. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Because this love is coming in. For some of you have amazing love coming into your life, whether if it's the love for yourself, first and foremost, not whether. First and foremost, the love for yourself, and the love for yourself is showing up in your physical reality, but whatever it is that you are connecting with, the courageous peony, more strength energy, Leo energy, 5th house, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. All right. Trust the timing. Timing is what you create. When people say, people don't even realize the power that they have when it comes to time. I don't have time. You don't have time because you don't make time. When you make time, you make time. So that's a creator. Trust the waves you came in on. Time is not running out. Jump in. This they just saying, come on with it. Come on, we ready. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Let's go. Let's go. What's in the environment that you have having them say yes to here, Source? What's in the environment? Man, if that 2 of Cups come out again, it's not. Whoa. I mean, it's actually better than that, actually. Queen of Wands. They saying what's in your environment is you stepping into your power. The I am, again, the reflection. That whatever it is that's coming into your life is reflecting who you are now. Make sure that shit is unconditional love for yourself. What's this? Butterfly. Queen of Wands energy. That's someone who knows their life purpose. They're a giver. They're highly social. People love you, but certain people love you to the point that they can't stand you. You got to be mindful who these motherfuckers be and stop playing yourself. All right. Thick. The fact that this came on, some of you may even be a smaller frame in comparison to others around you. You're not here to compare yourself to anybody else. However, you carry this fire that attracts more energy towards you than what they feel as though that it's something about the way you appear is not as much as them in their eyes, but you attract a lot more energy that they want. Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a queen of magic too. The Queen of Wands is not an energy you want to play around with. This is a spiritual warrior dressed in regalness, but she will fuck this whole shit up if you come around here fucking around, and you will find out. Something here about North Node, South Node, North Node Aries, South Node Libra. You see the wand there? This Queen of Wands, this energy that's coming towards you has a clear understanding and overstanding of their past life energy and the power that they have. And they have claimed it in this lifetime, so that way they can fully function in their North Node. That is not someone you want to play with. That is not someone you want to play with. This World card coming out here first. And then the Ace of Pentacles crowning the reading. At the base of it was the Page of Pentacles. You had a lot of options to fuck around with you so you can find out who you are. And this Aries energy, if you got a North Node in Aries, this is about you you're here to know who you are and operate in that energy. Operate in that fire. You operate in that spiritual warrior energy. It's basically a spiritual surgeon on some real shit. Man. Who I really am. Woof. Telling you. This is saying at the bottom of the deck, the death card. It's not something you're gonna play with. Give me a second. Hold on, yeah. All right. I got you right now. So basically, what I was getting to in this message at this point, with the death card showing up at the bottom of the deck, it can be physical or it could be spiritual. But the curse of humanity is that it's more physical than it is spiritual. This is why you have the frequencies of the higher initiates, non-physical beings, ethereal beings, surrounding the collective to awaken to this fact. Nothing actually ends. If there's infinity, then nothing within infinity has an end. But that also shows the level of magician that humanity has been operating in to actually entertain the idea of a physical death. We all have experienced that some way, shape, or form. However, that has allowed me personally to remind me of what the fuck really we got going on here. Yes, it is quite the journey to reprogram one's mind in recognizing, okay, this shit got out of hand, way out of hand, that this is the reality now. So much so that you got wars in this world. But once again, there is always going to be a world outside of the collective as far as what they're seeing with these two eyes, as long as there is a majority having that war within themselves. It's that simple. This is why when people go through spiritual journeys, you find them isolating themselves or disconnected from people. Up to other people may seem as though it's something abrupt out of the blue. Well, yeah, it is from that blue. It is from the throat chakra. It is from one's truth, because that is what is overstanding the heart chakra. But what is keeping that throat chakra in that full vibration, that energetic state to keep bringing out that truth, has to do with everything that the person has to experience when it comes to, oh, this is death. No. People have made it that way. That's the biggest spell, 414. That's the biggest spell on humanity. This is why so many other situations are built off of that perception. And this is also why you have the certain level of exchanges that you have when it comes to one being able to thrive, whether if it has to do with money, education, this, that, or whatever. I'm not saying anything that ain't out there for you to read on and actually see, but if you really want to read something, read yourself, read your soul, sit with yourself, or be with yourself. This could even be through movement, through your workouts, through whatever it is that you do to keep your body fully functioning. Another thing too, if when it comes to working out or whatever it is that you do to keep yourself in this level of strength, make sure you're doing it with joy in your heart, as far as wanting to do it. Don't just do it because you hear you have to, because this is very similar to, oh, you hear that you're supposed to consume this and consume this because it does this for your body, but you don't enjoy the taste of it. That automatically becomes a toxin. It's supposed to be great for you, but the fact that you're processing that you don't enjoy the taste of it, that's what it is that you are ingesting or digesting. And that's with anything. Queen of Wands, clarify. Ace of Pentacles, which is also here. So as one thinketh, so shall it be, because this is the energy that's in your environment. 108 on the time. Very strong divine feminine energy coming through here. Water. This goes here. Some of you are getting an offer from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Ten of Cups. Definitely a wish fulfillment of overall emotional fulfillment. Two of Pentacles. This is what's going to be blocking you, as far as what should you do, what should you choose. This shouldn't be a hard decision, because on one side in the pentacle that the figure is looking at, it has the moon, the ship, and the dolphin. The other side is it's at a barren state. It's just nothing there. So this shouldn't even be a hard decision. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's under that? The Star. And the Chariot. Something is on its way that normally comes in and out. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So what I'm picking up from that is that It's a solid offer that appears to you, but your mindset constantly pushes it away. This is an answered prayer that's still going to be answered, but has already been answered. But each time it is answered and approaches you, you're saying no to what you should be saying yes to, or yes to what you should be saying no to. Tell me more. Three of Swords. Because of something in the past. This is the Four of Swords with the Nine of Wands. You're thinking it's going to be the same situation. If you think it's going to be the same situation as one thinking so shall it be, it will be. And this is why that which is supposed to come to you, which was showing up here, as far as what was in your environment, the Ten of Cups showed up at the same time when it comes to what is in your environment. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a wonderful offer that has everything to do with your purpose. So I'm seeing the North Node, and for some of you, this is literally a loving partnership. This has to do with love, unconditional love, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. This is why your advice is the Sun card. They want you to reconnect with your immortal spirit, your destiny, your purpose in this life, because that's what's approaching you at this time. Ten of Cups. Let's see who's at the top. Your subconscious mind is telling you, for the fact that the subconscious mind is in this state of the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment when it comes to family, you with yourself, your inner child, partnerships that you encounter. This is in your subconscious mind, and what's at the forefront of your mind, what you're over contemplating is this Five of Cups, is this sorrow, pains, and regrets. Better let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Clarify. You can't make this shit up. Seriously? No. What's 235? This is super spot on because the cards are coming out. 235, to go away, to go about. You're exhausted. If a situation is exhausting you, what do you do when you're exhausted? You go and get some rest, or you put a situation to rest. Two of Cups. And you have this at the basis of your message. Before I even go to the outcome of this, I'm going to have to go to the big dogs for this. Show me this. Some of you need to drink a lot more water. Your heart chakra is all because of water. You're not drinking enough. Look at that, Yemaya. And that's the Empress in this deck. Too. Show me this, the basis of it. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You got to protect yourself. And it's something as simple as drink more water. And for others of you, you have to really be more consistent when it comes to your spiritual hygiene, your rituals. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Mars in Leo, Seven of Wands. Moon in Aquarius, Seven of Swords. Now, as these cards were coming out, they directed my attention to this peacock and this energy here of a younger earth sign. Now, this peacock energy is showing me, with it being Taurus season, Sun in Taurus, Jupiter in Taurus, of that Sabian symbol of the peacock in the garden, it's symbolic of you carrying all of the gifts and abilities of all of your ancestors, but you're not utilizing the power you have. Let yourself be seen. Fall into my arms, it said. 424 on the timer. I connect that to Osiris. It's time for you to see. OS, Iris, time for you to see what you came here to do. It's been shown to you in so many different instances. But some of you, or even if someone doesn't say that certain things happen by coincidence, you're connected. Some of you, your lesson is to be able to pick up on people and their energy. Even if they don't say something is a coincidence, you're supposed to be able to pick up on that frequency and disconnect yourself from those frequencies. Or do what you have to do when it comes to why they're in your energy. 116 on the timer. Double tower moment. Some of you keep going through towers and towers and towers of moments with people that are legit magicians. Okay. Look at this. Two of Swords. Some of you have to get more balance when it comes to utilizing the left and your right hand. If you got Pluto in the 12th, you may have been surrounded about dark magicians here, because that's something you fear. But don't be stupid with the energy. That's all I got to say. You got 777 coming out here for what I'm clarifying. That's 21, which is your current energy here. What is this completion? Three of Wands in reverse. It's clear as day as to what is not harmonious when it comes to confrontations and certain partnerships that you got to close out. Me no got the time for the hate and the bad energy. Come on, my money. Ace of Wands. Steady green light, broccoli. Nine of Pentacles. Time for you to be on your own. Whatever this is, do something on your own here. Doing something on your own. Nine of Swords. You may have been having sleepless nights overthinking this situation. This is, you got 3 9s and 3 7s showing up in this message. Spirit is surrounding you to close this out. So this is why that 116 showed up. You may experience a double tower moment. What I'm getting from that is that it's a tower moment that you don't feel physically, but emotionally is going to have you change your situation, because you're going to get so tired of it. It's going to exhaust you beyond exhaustion that you do. This is when you just say, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Six of Swords. I'm done. This is about moving on from a situation. See them 2 swords there? And the 4 standing up. You got the 2 of Swords earlier. You got the 4 swords here in your immediate past. But this situation, once you do this, there's something about someone having, okay, you know what this is? This is an energy of whoever this was that was making something work finally stops doing that. And it becomes a severance that is not so brutal. It's a severance where the person is even at a point where they move differently, but they're able to walk away from you because they may have been afraid to end the situation. This could even be someone who, let's say this has to do with work. They know that you're more capable of this position, but they're not in a position to give you that offer knowing your capabilities. They're not in that position just yet. So they have to do whatever someone that is higher above them does, but you decide to leave, and it brings forth this relief for them because they don't have to say, oh, you have to go or this, that, or whatever. Knight of Cups. Because there's something better coming towards you. As soon as you let one situation go, yeah. What's the outcome? Look at the Two of Swords right there that we saw earlier. X, the room, Gibo speaks of a partnership, but you're going to have to put something of the past to rest. What's the outcome? The Queen of Swords. And she knows how to sever certain things and situations intellectually and wisely. This is the energy right before the Queen of Wands. These are polar opposites. But these opposites allow each other to grow. Don't take that. Wheel of Fortune. Destined and fated. What's at the top here? Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, Moon and Taurus. Five of Swords. And then the Lovers. Yeah, she knows how to use her words. Well, Queen of Swords is an energy of being able to intuitively discuss something, not even physically. If this was the King of Swords, I would say this is something that is happening in the physical. But this is probably something you've already disconnected from, but you're still holding on to it. And this is what's keeping you in this state of indecisiveness when it comes to other situations in your life. As this is in your position of hopes and fears, hoping something is not going to be the way it was before. The fact that you're saying that, you're actually calling that in. Four of Pentacles, yeah, holding on to something here. What's the Five of Swords? Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a bearer of great news, a lover, an ally. A new shit, they go to King of Swords. Ew. And then the Magician. This is going into it came up before. Some of you have been, you know what I'm saying? People around you are some magicians. They may not even know the level of power that they have. But you're both catalysts to each other. Page of Wands. Really? The Devil card. With the High Priestess and the King of Wands. Give me 1 second. Is that bottom that they got there? Let me make sure. Diablo. passion, rage, deceit. Who is this? The Wheel of Fortune. And then the Page of Wands again. Someone who wears glasses. Five of Cups. This is an energy of someone who constantly, as soon as you're about to get something started, they got something to say that makes you feel as though that you shouldn't move forward with it. When it comes to a situation in the past, this is basically someone who's not a supporter, but they will move and know they're very manipulative when it comes to the way they express that you may not even realize that they're not supporting you. They really just don't want you to move forward here. The Queen of Wands. That's the King of Wands. Hold on. Let me look at this other King of Wands, what I thought was the King of Wands. Because for that to be the Queen of Wands, that's for shit. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's the King of Cups. Okay, I was about to say that's the whole man though. All right, so it's the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Hold on. This is someone that doesn't want to see you do better than them from a past situation. That's causing you to not fully embrace this Empress energy. Show me the Five of Swords. There's a lot of air energy, actually. Gemini is here. Libra and Aquarius for the outcome, all three. Then you have the Emperor for the Queen of Swords. Now I'm picking up on a masculine energy that's opening themselves up to their feminine side or the right brain, consciousness of the right side of their brain. What you'll see. The Lover's card, which is there. So let's clarify the Lover's card. Let me see. So the King of Wands comes out, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. I just heard someone doesn't fit in. Someone doesn't fit in, but they were being guided this entire time. It's almost as if, you see how that hand is over this person's head? Everywhere they went was directed by their ancestors, even through the moments of deception. because that's the way that they'll be able to step into this Emperor energy. So with the Empress being here as a challenge, and the current situation is the World card, the completion of a cycle with the Two of Cups. This is an energy of something finally shifting into where the Empress and the Emperor can now be together. This is why the advice is to focus on your happiness, joy, abundance, immortal spirit. Let's get some final messages here. Full moon in Sag, 23rd, flower moons. Something will blossom. Something will blossom. Water your garden. Remember what we said earlier about something as simple as drinking more water is your protection. Water your garden. Drink more water. Okay. Double mission. Let's go. Light work the star seed. Serve the world by being you. Was the reason why? Was the love? Yeah. Not utilizing the power that you have. And if you are a messenger, sharing your message or being that messenger to really, be a part of this new cycle of the higher vibration of this planet, this realm, it will affect your body. Don't let it do that. Just the message here. New life, no place like home, never ending story. Powerful. And then poised. This was coming, look at that, exchanging gifts. New life, no place like home. Follow the yellow brick road. Never ending story. It's time for you to pull the curtain from where the whiz is. See how this house is hung up in the most heaved up space? Heaven, it's time for you to go into that place. Some of you could be relocating as well for this new life as well, to break you out of this never-ending story or the dauntingness of a never-ending story. You got to follow your north node, the dragon. Time to go. Ninth house. N. 5. N is 5, as well as E and W, and that's NEW, new. 555 is the letter N. 134.55 on the timer was 134. Base, pedestal, socket, strong, firm. Pedestals of gold on which marble pillars were set. Ooh, foundation of the earth. Ashe. Huh. Um, milk and honey, child. I repeat that. Pineal gland, pituitary gland with loyal heart under that, being able to see. Do more journaling than explaining yourself to people who don't have a connection to this frequency yet. It's the splitting of the two worlds. Don't get caught in the middle. Golden children. Speaking of rare gifts, inner child, tenderness, innocence. Fall into my arms once again, because it's allow yourself to have that moment as a child where you're watching your favorite movie and you're in your own world. And everything that you're watching when it comes to this favorite movie or this imaginary world, it's real to you. The blue flame, I'm sorry. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, time, writing past wrongs, uprooting defenselessness. Magic and ritual, wings of Isis. This is the non-physical matter of one's being is fully activated. Fear is non-existent in this state. Osiris. Healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises. 424 from earlier. Mother of life, there's a rebirth here. Divine sun child. Listens of the sun falcon. Talisman of potency, not of Isis. This message that's coming through right now got something to do with, the crystals that you have around you, things that you wear often. really communicate and connect as to why you choose these objects as something that you wear often. Because this will provide you with the energetic stabilization of being that gold stand for these pillars to stand on as a solid foundation of the earth or your body. Pyramid of light at the bottom of the deck. They said really study the dollar bill and really ask yourself, why is the top of that pyramid disconnected from the rest? This is why there's physical death. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm just, when you put that top piece on top of, put it where it's supposed to be, should be much different. You got to take my word for it. Step your vibration deeper into love. Some of you go through experiences as a catalyst to shifting your perception as to the reality that you are consuming. Portal of light with the pyramid of light. There's something in here about these two showing up around the same time. Is it that one? It might be a different one, actually. The pyramid of light speaks of psychic protection. As a being growing in significant light, darker energies can become more attracted to you. There's nothing to fear and only more mastery and awareness of the power and protection of divine love to experience. Here is guidance on the skills you have within you now to deal with any undesired interference. The pyramid of light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path, and it's time now to end that interference with love and compassion. Portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a being of conscious. You are a being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and to allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. Waiting lifetimes to find you. 1:44:10 on the timer. Divine destiny. Path of the divine warrior. Truths unveiled. Speaking of interference, what's the serpents? Hey, serpent of fire. Yes, yes. Priestess of the serpent sisterhood. You know the vibes. Whew. Mm. Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood and queen of the serpent of fire, queen of wands, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. The serpent headpiece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent or Kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right, when nature takes its course, and we are ready. It is important to realize that your inner energy and power is growing now. You will need to get used to new levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment. You have to realize you are capable of more than you previously were, and also you will have to temper your behavior to take into account the greater power and effect of your words, thoughts, and actions. This is when that fuck around, find out comes around much quicker. Trust me when I tell you, boy. But when people be doing too much, when you grow stronger, your words, thoughts, actions, and intentions gather potency more so than before. Your responsibility for what you put out into the world grows too. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words will have a bigger effect because the energy behind them, your serpent of fire, is awakening. Isis can help you manage this process so that what you put out into the world comes from a place of wisdom and love, service and compassion, healing and awareness. One of the first lessons this card offers you is the recognition of your power. It is perilous to underestimate your spiritual power as you can unintentionally create harm by not realizing that your actions and words have an effect on the world around you, and the effect of those actions and words come back to you multiplied as karmic return. Now, this changes when you are involved in a situation or here to handle situations that keep bringing in this interference. A lot of people want that role, but when you recognize what that role and that role entails, it's not something you want. You would much rather to be on that love and light path and do you. But some of us, included self, are not just love and light. There's certain things we come here to handle so that way that love and light can thrive, and that's just what it is. So, Serpent of Fire calls you to become aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing with detachment and clear perception the signs of confirmation that you do have an effect upon your surroundings. You can then manage your power with greater wisdom. The second lesson of the Oracle of the Serpent of Fire is to trust in the process of the inner fire, what is being burned around you or burned away. Just as the serpent sheds its skin to reveal itself anew, and once it does, it becomes extremely vulnerable to the point that it cannot see. There are changes happening inside of you, and some old identities, beliefs about yourself and others, old habits or patterns of behavior that will not survive the growth into new expression of you. Whilst you will be happy to let these go, there can be uncertainty in the sense of not knowing who you are anymore as you transition between the old and new expressions of yourself. This is a sign that you are growing in a profound way, and rather than something to be avoided, it can be embraced as confirmation of this growth. Lady Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood, understands that in growth of spiritual power, old forms are burnt away to allow for new life to emerge. It is safe to trust that any endings or discomfort as the familiar begins to make way for the unfamiliar in your life now are signs of your growth and are to be celebrated. And so it is. And with that, my loves, we conclude our message. May you all have a blissful one. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Do what you do. Ciao.